talking. I see this is the first time I never seen you, so I ain't with all the talking. You know what I'm talking about? So when it's time to dance, bro, we could dance. You feel me? Bruh, all the tough shit, bro. Bruh, I'm like that, bro. Like, bro, I'm like that, bro.
You say what?
How does it fight between you and Frank Martin go?
I feel like I really fuck Frank Martin up.
Bro.
I feel like I'll fuck Frank Martin up. I feel like he's not on my level.
We can
get it right.
Hey,
we can get it right.
All I gotta do is holler at my promoter.
You say this is nothing.
Hey, all I gotta do is holler at my promoter.
That's good news. Frank Martin, all he has to do is holler at his promoter. Well, can he holler at his promoter and take this WBC order? It is not Keyshawn Davis, it's Shakur Stevenson, or some people call him Shakur Stevenson, versus Frank Martin for the vacant WBC lightweight title. Now the question is, will Errol Spence, Derek James, the PBC, let Frank Martin fight Shakur Stevenson for that title? Because in my opinion, Shakur Stevenson will fight anybody, and I think Frank Martin would fight anybody too. I think it comes down to Frank Martin's promoter, because I know Bob Arum is a go on his side. That's just my opinion. How many title shots is Frank Martin gonna get? Or maybe it's about the most money you can make. This is prize fighting. You can't take the belt to the bank. But with that being said, if you're waiting for the Gervonta Davis fight, your last name gotta be Rodriguez. Because right now, Gervonta Davis is only fighting Latino fighters. Which brings me back to my point. Why not fight Shakur Stevenson in November?
At the end of the day, I don't want to have credit to face Crawford, right? So no matter what, but you never know. You never know in boxing.
Absolutely.
I'll go up and down and fight everybody out there. So it's possible. Why not? It's possible.
It's funny. A couple of weeks ago, this was a joke. You know, Canelo Alvarez says, no, that fight would never happen. He's too small. I want to get credit for beating him. And you heard Terence Crawford say, no way I'm going to 168. They're too big up there. And now this fight can become reality. Matter of fact, any poll you take, Canelo Alvarez versus Terence Crawford is the biggest fight in boxing. I don't know what it is, but I'm not amped up for this fight. I'm more amped up for a Canelo versus David Benavidez, a Crawford versus Jamel Charlo, or fight Tim Tszyu and become a 4-weight champion. But the reality is, this fight between Crawford and Canelo may happen before Benavidez gets a shot. And I'm in the minority. I think Benavidez deserves a shot before he faces Crawford. But you know this boxing game, money talks. And this is the biggest fight in boxing. And I respect both fighters. Legends in the game, Hall of Famers, great champions, always daring to be great. But if it comes to this fight, I'm like Coach Malachi. I don't think there's any 147-pounder out there that could beat Canelo at 168. But if there is one, and I said this before, if there is one, his name would be Terence Bud Crawford. And I think that might be a tall order for him. But there are experts out there, and we'll talk about this in future videos, that think Terence Crawford beats Canelo. And like Canelo says, you never know what happens in boxing, because 2 weeks ago, this fight wasn't even possible. Now that Canelo's down with it, it is very possible. So don't be surprised if this fight happens in May after he knocks out Jamel in September. Anyway, which one would you rather see for Canelo after Jamel? Would you like to see him against Benavidez or Terence Crawford in May? Leave your thoughts and comments below. Jay Beasy, I'm gone.